Hey everyone, welcome to my next art video. Sorry if I sound a little distracted throughout this video. I hurt my back pretty bad in like the most random way possible. I was bending over a shopping cart to put something in it and my lower back just decided at that point that it didn't want to work anymore. And yeah, I managed to make it home and now I'm sitting here icing my back. So hopefully it stops hurting and I can function again. But while I'm waiting for that to happen, I wanted to talk about today's art video. Last weekend I flew up to LA to visit my older sister, and my little sister flew in as well, so we all hung out. From there we flew up to San Jose to go to Mountain View, I think is what it was called, and we went to a Muse concert. I've been a fan of them for a long time, back when you used to have to use Napster to download music. My older sister downloaded Muscle Museum, and I used to always steal her music, so I ended up stealing that one, and yeah. So that was my first concert of theirs that I went to, and it was so much fun, and I'm glad that I was able to go with both of my sisters. I kind of wish we did it last year because I liked the band that was opening for them last year. I didn't really like who was playing with them this year that much, but whatever. It was still really fun. So anyway, on the way there, we saw a computer history museum and decided that that's what we were going to do the next day, and it was really cool and I highly suggest checking it out. It's kind of amazing to see how far technologically we've come, and I can't even comprehend how people came up with some of the things that they did. It's just really cool to see. They even had a graphics area where they had like old tablets and stuff, which of course to me was super cool because I use those kind of things like every day. I mean, I use a computer every day too, but yeah. And of course they mentioned Ada Lovelace. She was an English mathematician and a writer, and she created the first published computer algorithm, making her the first computer programmer. Of course, I think that's really freaking cool. And they showed a painting of her, and I was really inspired to recreate it myself. So that's what I did for this piece of art. And of course, you probably could tell by now, but I did this one in Procreate as well. This is probably going to be my last digital piece of artwork in a while because next month is October, and as you may know, that means Inktober. So I'm going to be doing ink drawings for every single art video. Last year I believe I posted an art video every single day. That got to be a little too crazy, so I think that what I'm going to do this year is to compile all of the ink drawings for that week and then putting them in one big video, I guess, every Tuesday. Last year I did the Inktober prompt. So I guess if you're not familiar with what Inktober is, every day of October you're supposed to draw something in ink. My first year I did acrylic inks and India inks, so I had like colorful stuff. And last year I did solely black ink and white ink, really, to fix any mistakes. So they were black and white. And I made a book for it, which you can find in my store if you are interested. So with Inktober, you're supposed to draw every day, like I mentioned, but a lot of people follow prompts, and there is an official Inktober prompt made by Jake Parker, who created the whole Inktober thing, and that's what I followed last year. My first year I didn't really follow anything, I just kind of drew whatever I wanted. Last year I did the official Inktober prompts, and this year I think I'm going to participate in Drawtober. Two artists that I follow decided to make their own prompts, and they're doing a thing where if you finish all of the prompts within October, I guess, you get a free pin, and of course I love pins, so I'm going to attempt to do those prompts. If you guys are interested in any of these, I will leave links to Inktober and Drawtober information down below. It's really fun, and it gets a little intense sometimes, especially if you start to get like a little backed up, but at the end of the month, I'm always proud of myself that I managed to stick with it and complete them. So yeah, I'll leave all the information down below. I don't know if I'm going to do another book this year, just because the demand for last year's book wasn't really that much. Maybe I'll do like a pre-order or something, and if I get enough pre-orders, then we can produce some books. I just don't want to have like a bunch of boxes of books like I do with last year's Inktober books. But yeah, I'm really excited to work on that. The prompts for Drawtober, in my opinion, look really fun, and I already did a bunch of sketches for them, so I'm like ready to go. Anyway, I'm also gearing up for Halloween. I'm terribly behind. I would have liked to at least have some of them filmed by now, and I don't have any of them filmed, so that's a little stressful, but I'm gonna have a Tim Gunn moment and I'm gonna make it work. And with that, I think that I'm gonna be done at least talking for this video. I need to go lay down and ice my back some more, so I will just continue this video with some music until it's finished.
It's more to this than meets the eye. To eat and breathe, to live or die. Through the hours, through the pain, still the end is on my brain. If heaven is a place on earth, we try our best for what it's worth. So fly away, so fly away, so fly away, so fly away. to breathe. Call you 7:22 a.m. Love the tone of your voice in the morning. I'm falling in love with you. Send me a light to reach for love. When I think of you, I know the feeling. Dim the lights and let's hide for the weekend. I'm the only one you want. I'm the only one you want.
Thank you guys so much for checking out my art video. Definitely go read about Ada Lovelace, learn about some computer history. It's really neat. Go get your supplies ready for Inktober or Drawtober. I hope you guys enjoyed this piece. I will see you later this week. Bye!